to this day, still the largest physical drywall plant in the world. They operate 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 4 shifts. They have 275 employees. They mentioned to us that a lot of the employees are Campbell County residents, and those from afar tend to, when they get the job there, have relocated into neighboring cities in Campbell County. So it's a great asset for us. Their physical proximity to the power plant is how they get their gypsum. And they receive, it's kind of interesting, they receive this via barge. And then they also use the rail transport and over-the-road trucking to get their products out in the field. So it was a really comprehensive tour of the plant. We're glad to have you looking at this.
Well, I think the only thing I'd add to Commissioner's report would be that it's actually the gypsum product that comes out of the power plant is not a product of the burning of coal. It is the scrubbers that take the air pollution out of the air. They inject a calcium product, and that combines with the sulfur in the emissions, and that actually creates the gypsum, which is H2SO4. And that gypsum is actually, so it's we have a product that is from a clean energy effort, and then we use that byproduct, Continental does, to make this wallboard product, which is, I think, a great use of something that's available through a coal-fired power plant, and so it's a very good story.
And apparently you were much more attentive during the detailed presentation. So thanks for that. Anyway.
Apparently he knows the periodic table.
That's a periodic. Thank you.
Okay, I gotta mention that the Campbell County Fiscal Court and the mayors of Campbell County will meet on Tuesday, January the 28th at 6 p.m. right here in the Campbell County Administration Building. That's a regularly scheduled meeting at which some of the things that we're talking about tonight will be discussed again. There's that, and I'm gonna forego my lecture on workforce participation and a couple other things. We'll save it till the next meeting. How's that? So where does that leave us? I think we have a finance report, don't we? From
yes,
Marie?
we do. The first item for your consideration is a motion to reject all bids received on December 20th, 2019 for the County Parks Resurfacing Culvert Replacement Project. The reasoning for this is in aggregate, the lowest bid put us over budget for that project, and there were a few concerns raised about the accuracy of some of the estimates in the budget, or in the bid. So we would ask you to make a motion to reject all bids received. And then the two next items are related.
Okay, so for starters, we want a motion to reject all bids.
Yes.
As you just described, and I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
And there's a second. Any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Aye. As opposed? No, we got it.
Okay. The next two items are related to the first. What we decided to do was recommend redoing this bid, but doing it in two pieces. So the first one, we would like a motion to authorize staff to solicit bids to resurface the following park roads: Williams Lane at Pendery Park and A.J. Jolly Park roads from the ranger station to the top of the hill, main drive to the dump station circle, and the main drive to the park shop, including the circle. So that is one component of the previous bid that we'd like to bid separately.
I'll make that motion.
I have a second.
We have a motion and a second. Anybody have a question? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
As opposed, motion carries.
Okay. The next item is a motion to authorize staff to solicit proposals for the optimal solution to repair or replace culverts at A.J. Jolly Park to at least a 25-year useful life. In the original bid, in the first motion that I discussed, there was just a component of the bid to replace the culverts, And since we've discussed some options that may be more cost effective to repair some of the culverts, so we'd like to send out a proposal to get the best solution to repair or replace the culverts at least a 25-year life.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second that. We have a motion, a second, to authorize staff to solicit proposals. We're looking for a 25-year useful life on these things. Questions or comments? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carries. You're getting everything you wanted.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, the next item for your consideration is the interfund transfers dated January 15th, 2020.
Okay, so moved.
Second.
We have a motion, a second, to approve interfund transfers January 15th date. Questions? No? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carries.
Okay, the next item for your consideration are budget transfers dated January 15th, 2020. It doesn't increase the overall budget, it just reallocates funds to areas where they're needed.
Okay, so moved.
Second.
We have a motion, a second, for the proposition. Questions or comments? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carries.
Okay, and the last item is claims and supplemental claims dated January 15th, 2020.
I have reviewed the claims and the supplemental claims. They appear to be appropriate.
I'll make a motion to pay our claims and supplemental claims.
Okay. Any questions about any of the claims? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carries.
Okay, that's all I have, thank you.
All right, thank you very much. John Stephenson, are you hanging around because you wanted to do something for us?
Well, I just thought, number one, I wanted to stand up and praise you because,
You can always do that.
well, let me ask this gentleman here to borrow my phone here a second because I want to praise you on my television show and I want him to go ahead and take it. Now, don't push any buttons because you'll shut me off.
Honestly, we're a little bashful about it. So, yeah.
Well, let me tell you something. This is really, as a government teacher and as former superintendent of education for the state of Kentucky, the last elected, and as the fellow that back in the 1977s when I was with Congressman John Breckinridge, representing all of the counties of northern Kentucky, if you'll remember, and I led the drive to save Green Line, the tank buses. And it's interesting to sit here and watch this. I went to the Kenton County one too, where they gave their presentation. I filmed a lot of it there, and I filmed it all tonight. And I'll put it all on Facebook under John Stephenson, and I'll put it all on my YouTube channel to, number one, promote the idea that you all are public servants doing a great job. And while the audience mostly is gone tonight from the two hot issues, and you're here still working, I want people to know that where we have local citizens who are elected, it's the backbone of the country. It's the backbone of the Commonwealth, and it's what makes the whole system function. And we wouldn't have had Green Line when it went bankrupt unless people had stepped in to help the handicapped. Now, I represented the handicapped and sang at and emceed the Special Olympics for 40 years. So I know how important it is for handicapped people to have the bus system. But I also know you have to run it, operate it efficiently. And it sounds to me, Judge, you're right when you got the crew here tonight that I watched 2 nights in a row for all this time and listened to them, that they're functioning to the best of their abilities to do the best job that they can do. And they're willing to listen to the public. And we do need to get the corporations to step up to the plate a little more. We could just this one guy running for president, instead of running for president to spend his money for bus transportation, we'd be a whole lot better off. And he probably would be too. But I wanted to close out this evening for you, singing My Old Kentucky Home. And one of the reasons I want to do it is because Happy Chandler taught me how to do it, and I sang it in every county. And I have had the honor of singing it for you all at your Italian festival down on the river with Jerry Peluso, who I saw tonight. And I'd like to sing it for you all.
Okay. And by the way, after careful consideration, we're willing to accept your praise.
Well, I mean it sincere. And I'm gonna offer the tank people an hour on my television show where they can come out to promote bus transportation for people and talk about how and why more people should ride it. And that show goes into all the counties of northern Kentucky. And no one pays me to do these things. I do all of this out of my own pocket because I believe in America, and I believe in Kentucky, and I believe in the fiscal court of Campbell County.
There you go. All right. How about that old
And the
Kentucky
song
hymn?
goes like this. I have to stand over here for these beautiful ladies. You know, when the good Lord made man, he looked down and he surveyed the situation and he said, whoops, I could do better than that. He made the ladies. But I'll sing for you tonight, as Dr. Chandler would say, sing it from your heart, son, when he came up here in northern Kentucky and poked me on the chest when I was president of the student body and we got the 4-year college started. He said, sing it from your heart. Oh, the sun shines bright on my old Kentucky home. 'Tis summer, the children at play. The corn tops ripe, and the meadows are in bloom, and the birds make music all the day. Oh, the children roll on the little cabin floor, all merry, all happy and bright. By and by, hard times comes a knocking at the door, then my old Kentucky home says good night. Now join in with me. Weep no more, my ladies. Oh, weep no more today. We will sing one song for my old Kentucky home. For my old Kentucky home far away. For my old Kentucky home far, far, far away. God bless America. God bless Kentucky. And God bless Campbell County, where my wife is from. Praise the Lord. That's the ammunition of godly principles. Amen.
Worth the price of admission, that's what I tell you.
Well, we had a little fun tonight, didn't we?
Very good.
Thank you now.
I'll make a motion that we adjourn this meeting. Thank you very much. Aye.
Thanks very much, everybody.
Well, we probably did something nothing ever been done before. My wife will say, John, did you use dignity and decorum? And I say, well, I tried to. See y'all later.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Nice.
Thank you now. Nice to see you.
Great, thank you.
Beautiful courthouse here for the fiscal court to meet here. Newport, Kentucky and Campbell County. Praise the Lord, Miss June. 859-750-0000. Travels with the Stephensons. John Stephenson here. Join us on Facebook at John Stephenson and on our YouTube channel with Travels with the Stephensons. God bless America. God bless Kentucky. And God bless Campbell County and Newport.
Candy lives upon the throne. My baby felt his it's gone. He'll melt away and tell me who's a sucker.
A beautiful skyline of northern Kentucky and Cincinnati. heading home, back to Miss June, out in Independence, Kentucky. Praise the Lord and pass the ammunition to godly principles.